Yo, good people, welcome. I'm sure you guys are confused. You're like, what? ZA Ball is live? After how long? Guys, we're back. And not only are we back, I've got a little surprise for my man John. Guess who's showing his screen?
Yeah! Yes, sir!
You're getting the real ZA Ball now. You're getting all of us. What? Yeah, people. John, I bet you didn't know I was doing this, brother.
Nah, bro, I didn't. I thought you were the thumbnails. I thought of the thumbnail. Nah, you're gonna be a ghost again. What you call the guy? What's it? Hackers Anonymous.
Oh,
You're out
anonymous.
here being
Nah,
anonymous.
broski.
Nah,
Nah,
bro,
bro.
the
Fully
face is out.
showing my camera now. Fully
Love
showing
that
my
for
face now.
love that for ZA Paul, bro.
Yeah, bro. So no more little person. You're gonna see my face. You'll see my expressions now. But you guys are not back to see me. You've been seeing me on the halftime with Vegeta. I know you're back for this guy here. This one. So John, brother, how you doing? Where you been, bro?
Nah, bro, I've been good. So like I explained to you earlier, mid-year cleanse, mid-year. What's up, Isco, bro? Guess who's back in the business? Nah, I've been
Yes, sir.
off also sorry, off all social media.
Yeah.
So been off YouTube. Mostly football content though. I have been
Yeah.
on YouTube for other things. And then no Instagram, no TikTok, no Twitter, nothing. Just
I don't do TikTok,
torture.
period.
Literally, I was like, yo, this is the
This guy,
worst time because copy Mainu, bro. When you can put that ball away, I was like, oh my days, I'm alone. But it was still great. But anyway, nice. So yeah, I do that normally. I just to take a break from the distraction that is social media. I take a break from everything and just focus on I'm in ministry, so focus on what God is trying to say and where I'm supposed to be going. Because sometimes I feel like I'm doing too much. I still feel like I'm doing too much. But at least I got to get rid of some stuff and I'm back. Refreshed.
Nice.
Ready
Nice,
to go.
broski. So I know you've been like off the interwebs, bro, but have you been seeing what's been going down with United? Obviously, we won the FA Cup
Yeah.
in your
Yeah,
absence.
so obviously I've still been watching the games. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been watching the games, but I know no news. Like I know no news. I've just seen like I would go like I would get updates on my phone and I would just see
Yeah,
like the headlines. We're in for this player, we're in for that player. But I know and you also know we can't trust those journalists. So
yeah.
I haven't
Criminals.
really known what's been going on. I've just seen football, and it's actually been quite nice because like I've seen it from my perspective only, man. And sometimes I feel like our perspective is obviously is sometimes skewed because of what other people say.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I saw what's been going on. I think we can get into it later. Gareth Southgate, poor bro, poor. Like oh my
Poor,
days, he's
poor.
trash. What's up, Kenny? So yeah, I have been seeing football, but I haven't been seeing news and content and things.
Facts, bro. Let me give you a timeline because I know you feel like we're way past some of these stuff, but
Yeah,
it's always crazy in the Man United landscape, bro. So we won the FA Cup, obviously, and
yeah.
apparently, according to some journalists, they were gonna get rid of Ten Hag irrespective. Well, pie in the face, because Ten Hag said himself, they came to me while I was on holiday and they were like, "Hey, yo, man,
Mm,
we spoke to everybody. You're the
mm.
best guy." And I said, "Why are you telling me that? I already knew that, bro. That's why I'm on holiday. What do you
Yo,
guys
that's
do
a
there?"
flex though. That's a flex though.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
like, bro, listen, if my boss is pulling up to my holiday, if I'm on vacation, I put in two
Yeah,
weeks
bro.
leave.
Yeah, bro.
Put in 2 weeks leave. My boss is showing up saying, bro, look, we want you to stay. Even though because my thing is like I'm contracted to stay. Like I'm
Yeah,
contracted to be here. All right.
to
But
be here. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so I'm supposed to be here. So Ineos could have easily been like, nah, we're just gonna act like nothing happened. But I think
Yeah,
that's kind of good that they went and spoke to him. Um,
mm.
because at the end of the day, like, because I did catch up though. Like I did catch up on the weekend, and I did like see snippets of during. Like I said, I wasn't off YouTube completely, but
Mm.
for me personally, I was like, Ten Hag's he's kind of like he's not upset, but he's has that fire in his eyes, man. Like, look here, you guys underestimate me, man. You don't realize what you have here, but I'm gonna show
Mm.
you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and then
Yeah.
we have what's up, Joe Blackman, boy. so, um, so yeah, so for me, like when I saw what he said, and then I saw some contrasting reports about the fact that Ineos wasn't happy. I was like, this is just how people trying to dilute the fact that he's gonna stay, that he's gonna be here.
Mm.
Because one thing I realized about English media, right, and this is
Yeah.
a general problem with human beings. They don't like to admit when they were wrong, and they don't like to admit that they got it wrong, right? So for me, to see Eric Ten Hag with that fire and with new contract talks, bro.
Brother, they said to Ten Hag, you're not going to be here. And Ten Hag pulled up and said, guess who's back, 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 back again, again, again. Ten's back, back, back. Tell a friend. Yeah, bro. These guys are criminals, bro. Because you and I know I had my issues with Ten Hag, but I didn't like how the media was dealing with us and how they were dealing with Ten Hag. And I always thought it was only a matter of time before this man snapped. And I wanted him to snap, bro. Because if I'm doing my job and you keep asking me, are you gonna be here? Da 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 da. I'm gonna be like, broski, you see me? I'm here. But you know what? I like you said, the fact that they pulled up because it's a respect thing to just be like, not calling him and saying, you're good. I think it was out of respect to Ten Hag to say, look, we're coming to see you face to face.
Yeah.
You don't have to go anywhere. We're gonna pull up to your place because
Mm.
you're on holiday. So we're not gonna disrupt your holiday, but we
But
want
you
to
know
make
what is
sure that
funny,
you
eh?
know.
You know what
Yeah.
is funny for me, like I like that type of management. I like that type of leadership where people are relational. They can come to you and be like, look in your face, this is what time it is. But for me, Ineos has still been moving mad. Like they've been like I don't understand what the idea and plan is. Like there's been reports about certain things that's been supposed to take place, but yet
Mm.
nothing is happening. Like the Euros can be an excuse, right? But Jared
Yeah.
Braithwaite is not, according to what I'm hearing, he's not. He can come do a medical. What's your problem? You know what I mean? He's not gonna,
Mm.
bro. Jared Braithwaite is not gonna start. Then I've been hearing news about Xerxes. Bruh, Wout Wego start before Xerxes. Why are we going and making such a big deal about Xerxes? We need players that can come into the team and start. You know what I mean? We don't need players. You
Okay.
know what this is, you know? Kanye West said, Kanye West, Kendrick said, a minor. And I feel like that's United stance at the moment. We like the minors, bruh. Honestly, we like the children. We like the kids because kids give us potential hope. We don't need hope. We need players that's gonna come in immediately and do the job. So I was like, bro, look, we need a midfield. We have a midfield problem, right?
Yeah, bro.
I was like, I don't want Rabiot. I really don't want Rabiot.
Hell no.
But then I've seen
Nope.
Rabiot start for Juventus. He's been playing well. I saw he's been playing for France, and I'm like, if Rabiot comes into the team now, it's gonna be a difference immediately. It's not gonna be like an Amrabat, that all of a sudden he's not good enough. He's gonna be a much better signing than Amrabat. So I've been like, we want these players, but they don't start. They're not top quality players for their country. And the player that's before him is Weghorst. They scored one
So,
goal in the league for us, bruh.
so what
Nice.
you're saying is you want us to address the starting 11, not to buy potential.
Bro, the starting 11 left. Kasim Baran left. Martial was a starting 11 player. Hoyland was supposed to come in and shadow him, but because Martial can't stay fit, he's an issue, right? So Martial
Yeah.
can't stay fit, so Hoyland's gonna now come and start. You never ever at Man United can have a 20-year-old learning his trade leading the line for United, right? He's a good player. He is a very good player, and we must learn to give him his time. Again,
Yeah.
come into the midfield. Kobe, he needs time. I realize this is great. Like, start him if he's going to be fantastic. But at the end of the day, Varane left. Casemiro's probably going to leave. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing. Right? Martial left. We know Anthony has been playing poor this season. We don't have a
Ugh.
left back. We don't have a left back, bro. So at the moment, why are we buying potential? We need to look at players between 23, 24, and 25 that can come in the team that is on the cusp of going and to that next level, but also is good enough to come and play and make a difference in our team right now. That's my thing. I don't want this youngsters, bruh. This youngsters, because we have a youngster in Cornecho, we have a youngster in Ahmad, we have a youngster in Hoyland, we have a youngster in Kobe, we have a youngster in Wally Kampala. We have 5 youngsters that is in and around the team. That is enough youngsters. We need now other guys that's gonna come in and make an immediate difference. Guys that have a different mentality. You know, like guys that have family responsibilities. You know what I mean? Like people that gonna come in and they're
Mm,
gonna know responsibility outside of football. They're not gonna come in and go on benders and do Marcus Rashford vibes. They're gonna come in and they have a family to feed. So they're gonna make sure that they come in and they're gonna do their job because this is their livelihood. At the moment, we have like these kids that's here, that's just enjoying the run, that wants to be the best, that's following Ronaldo,
mm,
that's following this player, that's following that player. But at the end of the day, who says that these players are going to be are going to take us to where we want to be? And you know where we want to be.
We've
But
checked
I
this
want to
guy out,
know that
Kenny and
guy.
I. He plays for Sporting, bro. Cold. He's cold, and we've got a
Is it?
very good track record with Sporting players. So he's very. I would love him. I think he's got an outrageous release clause. But when we're talking about what you want, he's 25 or 26, I
Huh?
believe. So he's in the good age range. He's got.
Mm.
He's in a team that competes for a league in their domestic league. uh, he probably has responsibility. I don't know about his personal life, but he seems to have the right mentality. And for the other positions, uh, I've been looking at like Ignacio. He's another Sporting player. He plays in
Yeah,
centre
he's
back.
good.
I would love him next to. I don't like Branthwaite or whatever you say. I call him Old Brand. I don't like him. He's
You don't
overpriced.
like him?
Um, I don't
Overpriced.
like. I wouldn't mind Todibo because I feel like he could start now. He feels like he's been playing enough games
Mm.
at senior level. Because like the thing with people like Hoyland is that they didn't have a lot of senior games under their belt, but we brought them in. You feel me? Whereas
Yeah.
you need people who've been playing for their clubs, even if it's not the best team in the league, but you need people who've been playing for their clubs season in, season out, and
Mm.
have been kicked. Yeah, I know that sounds random, but they've been, battling. They know like the game is a part of them now. They're just used to playing the men's game because unfortunately, under 18s and under 21s is not the same as first team. You get
Of
what I'm saying?
yo,
It's like
bro,
night
you
and day.
hitting the
It's not the
nail on the
same.
head.
It's not the same kettle of fish. So that's why I personally want people who've been playing the game. So even if you're getting a young player, get a young player that's at least got more than 50 games underneath their belt. You can't be bringing me somebody who started playing yesterday, but because he's got potential, we buy him. That makes no sense to me, in my opinion.
Exactly.
And like I said to
Exactly.
people, you need to address centre back is an emergency. Some people have been saying, by the way, John, and I want to hear what your thoughts are, that defense is not as important as attack, apparently. Even though
What?
our entire back line was out last season. I don't know which United people have been watching, but that's the streets, okay? So they're saying that we need to invest more in right winger and striker and then a midfielder before we go to defense. That's what some people are saying. But personally, it should be the other way around. We should get two centre backs, in my opinion, because Licha himself could, break at any time from what we've seen. We need to replace Luke Shaw, in my opinion. I don't want Luke Shaw anymore. Hello, wife. Thank you for just walking in.
I love that. Hello.
Oh no!
Nice. I
Oh
love
yeah,
that, bro.
that's not my wife, people. We need a left back because I'm tired of giving. Yes, I did see you. No, I don't know. But, we need a left back because I'm tired of giving Luke Shaw a million chances, people. In my opinion, right? And then, like you're saying, Casemiro for me, he was very shaky, but he's also not a long-term solution. So we need a
Mm.
DM or two, in my opinion, because we've ignored DM for the longest time, bro, in United's history. And we saw what happened last season without a proper DM.
Bro.
But your thoughts, John? I'm just gonna grab the charger for this before it dies. I'll be right back.
Yeah, cool. So for anybody that is saying defense is not a priority, bro, Sir Alex Ferguson, and correct, I don't think I'm wrong, but I could be wrong, said that attack wins you games, but defense wins you titles. Immediately, you need to realize that United, when Ten Hag started, came third because of a defensive record. We didn't score much goals when it was when we were when Ten Hag started. I think we ended on a goal difference of 0 or 1 or -1 or something. Last season we ended again on a negative goal difference, right? But at the end of the day, it's about the defense. We won a trophy because our defense was good enough to play against Haaland, De Bruyne, Doku, those players. Bro, this season we struggled more than anything else. Why? Because we didn't have a proper centre back partnership, and because of the left back that we didn't have. We didn't have a left back whole season. Malasia, absenteeism, bro, absenteeism.
That's
then
an understatement, to be honest.
then Luke Shaw broken. Now I don't think Martinez is as broken as people think he is, because I think he was just very unlucky with injury. Like, you get that type of injuries, man, where something happens and then another thing happens, and that's just how the season goes, and it could be down to the way the season is, man. Like, you just have that type of season. But for
Yeah.
me, the problem that we have right now is we don't have a centre back. We don't have a starting centre back to start with Lissandro. Then another issue is Luke Shaw is at the Euros, but he's still injured. Luke Shaw got chosen for the Euros, but he's still injured. Now, if this continues, we're not going to be able to go, and we're not going to be able to put our money on him starting every single game. Bro, we play 48 games, right? 40 to 50 games in a league, right? Or over the duration of a season.
The campaign. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say 60 games, right? Luke Shaw cannot start 20 games for us anymore. Bro, if he plays 20 games, if he starts 20 games for us, right? And this is not even talking about consecutive. This is just talking about 20 games, right? If he cannot start 20 games for us, how the heck? And Malasia is Malasia, then how do you expect us to create attacking angles, to be able to keep a clean sheet, to be able to make sure that shots is not coming off from inside the box, to make sure that we're able to retain the ball? Because many people don't realize that to win a game, or to win, or to gain consistency, you need to be able to have players in your team that's able to retain the ball, to recycle the ball. If you don't have a left-footed left back in the way Erik ten Hag wants to play, you're going to struggle. And that's what we saw this season. All right. So even in the last few games of the season, we struggled still. Why? Because Aaron Wan-Bissaka cannot do it. And we know Aaron Wan-Bissaka is on his last he's on his last moments at the club, I think. I don't think he's going to stay this season. So now this is our starting lineup at the moment, bro. Onana, Martinez, say everybody's fit, all right? Onana,
Yeah.
Martinez, Gallo, all right? That's what we have at the moment, goalkeeper and defense. Then we have, now Amrabat didn't sign a contract yet. So Casemiro's on his way out. Kobe, Bruno, all right? Kobe is 18. Kobe is 18, all right? Then up front, we have Eriksen is spotting. Eriksen is gone, bro. You know what is funny, though? I wanna say something, though, but I saw a meme, man. It's not me. This is not my work, bro. This is not my work. But I saw a meme. It said, imagine getting dominated in midfield by a guy that died in the last tournament.
God have mercy upon us.
Bro, like it's facts, bro. The man, his career was done, and he's back with a bang, dominating your midfield. Your midfield with Rice, Bellingham, Phil Foden on the left side, Saka on the right side, and you have Trent Alexander, Passenger Arnold, and you're getting dominated by Christian. Never say die.
You know what, bro? I'm just like Kendrick, bro. I'm the biggest England hater, bro. I'm happy for England suffering because I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you, bro.
But anyway, so I was going to get
Anyway,
back to
yeah.
So we Onana, Martinez, Dallo, Kobe, Bruno. Right side, Ahmad. Up front, Hoyland. Left side, Rashford.
Wait, Ahmad
Out of
over
that
Anthony.
players. No, but Ahmad must start before Anthony. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Ahmad
interesting.
must start before Anthony. He's been playing much better than Anthony after the latter part of the season. For me personally, like the way he holds onto the ball, the way he creates space, the way he turns his body when he receives it.
I'm with you, but you know, some people, especially some in this chat, might not agree.
Look, bro, if you don't agree with me, that's your buzz. But this is our channel, and we can say what we want.
Hey, bro, say less. Yeah,
Look,
I get
look
your
at
point,
look
bro.
at
Yeah.
look at what I'm speaking about. Okay, Onana, he's in his prime, or kinda. Martinez is good enough to play. Dallo, we've proved this season he's good enough to play.
Oh,
Kobe
he's fire,
is good
yeah.
enough. Kobe is good enough, even though he's young, he's still good enough. Bruno,
Yeah.
he's more than good enough. Bruno's world class. Ahmad is not good enough yet. Hoyland is not good enough yet. Rashford,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're going to get with Rashford. So immediately you out of a team, a starting 11. Bro, out of a starting 11, you have a maximum of 5 players. 5 players, bro. 5 players is good enough to take on the league at the next season. What are you doing? Radcliffe, Brailsford, who else? Wilcox. What are you doing? We are in trouble. We are in problems. Sort it out. We can't go into a preseason not knowing what time it is. And I understand people want to give Garnacho and Ahmad and Hoyland time. I agree with that 100%. If they're playing good enough to start the game, start them. But it doesn't take away from the fact that we need players that's going to be able to come into the team and to be able to play and be able to be good enough. You know what I mean?
100%, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, and people, even if we make a minimum of 5, if you do the right 5 signings, it changes the team dramatically, in my opinion. If you get a good starting center back with Lisandro, like Inacio, Broski, you're already fixing us, right? And the one player, and maybe this is controversial, but like John said, I don't care personally, that proved he's not good enough to start, but can survive one more season, is Maguire. So I don't need him starting. But if something happens
But
to
does
my
that mean you're giving Maguire a new contract though?
No, not a new contract, bro. I'm just saying.
But then he's gonna leave for free next season.
Oh, really? This is last season?
Yeah, bro. That's what we must tell him.
No, but I'm just saying because I'm trying to look at it from I know there's a lot of things to fix, but realistically, there has to be priorities of how we fix these things. But if you're saying he has to bounce, then obviously that's why I say we need 2 center backs instead of 1 in us Todibo. Then you've got 3 good starting center backs. Even if 2 of them will start, you've got 3, which is perfect for me. You get another left back, I don't know who. Bro, if you're gonna splash some money, I know that Alphonso Davies is supposed to be going to Real Madrid, allegedly. But go highlight him, bro. Be like, yo, broski, what one? You know, like,
bro. This is what I was, bro. This is like literally, I was thinking about this coming home from church last night. I was thinking they didn't want to talk to. They were Olise was the priority signing, right?
Yes.
And they couldn't handle Bayern Munich, so they lost. According to Fabrizio, here we go. The difference is in us is that now this is why I'm sus of Ineos. It's because the same issues that we were having before Ineos is the same issues we have now. The people don't know how to negotiate. All right. If I want a player and he's a good player, I must have the skill and ability to negotiate with a player and with a club in a way that's going to suit me and benefit me in the parameters that has been created by the budget and by what the club needs. For example, if the player wants to go to Bayern and the player wants 300 million, I give him a contract that gives him 300 million, but not immediately. I give you my 100 million rand, 100 million pound, 100 million, 100,000 pound contract. But your
Yeah,
add-ons, depending on how you perform, depending on everything, injuries, everything,
it
can be
adds up
worked
to
up
what you
to
want.
300. So if you telling me your agent is telling me you a 300 pound a week player, then I'll believe you. But I'm gonna believe you with factors that's going to protect my
Evidence.
budget.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So if you banging in 300 pound a week goals and 300 pound a week assists, then I have no problem. And then I'll pay that money.
Because you benefiting and I'm benefiting. It's a win-win.
Exactly. It's cost on investment. Yeah. Cost on investment. Yeah, cost on investment. I'm making an investment in you and I'm getting out what I'm supposed to get out. But now the problem is those people don't have to negotiate. They have been suckling with everybody since the beginning of the Glazers reign. They have been giving out contracts. You hear Vidic, you hear Ferdinand. They wish they were there with Ed Woodward was there. Because Ed Woodward gave contracts like nothing. Now we're sitting with a problem. People's on 200 grand a week. But yeah, you can't negotiate. Hoyland, I think Hoyland came to the club as a fan. That's why he just took a contract and thought, you know what, it's fine. I understand what they're trying to do. I'm gonna take the shirt. All right. But at the end of the day, that doesn't paper over the fact that those people that's in charge can't negotiate. Also, right now, this brings me to my another point. The point that you were making about Alphonso Davies, bro. Go to Alphonso Davies and tell him, my friend, here's a shirt. You will be the face of left back for United. Luke Shaw's on his way out. Malacia has been injured for a year now. Literally a year.
Yeah.
A year. So you come in, you starting. You literally starting. This is how much we're going to give you. This is the number we're going to give you. This is the commercial benefits of playing for United. This is the pressure that you're going to be under. This is all of those things. You are Canadian. How many Canadians played for United? Remember, all of these things matter in a mind of a player. Yeah, it's true. I never played for it's either between Madrid or United, and
United,
it's
really,
kind of the same.
Because those are the two big teams, and there's nothing stopping Davies because he's still young enough to play for us and still play for Madrid if he does well with us.
Exactly.
With IPP, he can under 10 hockey can do well. And look at that, bro. By fixing that back line, you got good centre backs. You've got a good right back in Delo, in my opinion. You've got a good left back in Alfonso. These are people who can not only just defend, but they can actually play balls into the box, which we're suffering from now. Which is already, people don't see those benefits. You've got a solid defense, but you also got people who can pass the ball. That's why I like Inacio, because you've got Inacio and Licha to pass and spray passes or to carry the ball out of defense. And then you've got two competent fullbacks who can defend and can pass. You got what I'm saying? And then we're going into defense, right? Here's what I would do. Stick with me. I would get a very good CDM. I don't know who yet. I know that Neves or somebody was thrown out there to us. You bring in a good DM to start now, like you're saying, like now. Get rid of Casemiro, but also promote a Dango to play under the tutelage of a competent CDM. Because what you're doing is you're investing in your squad right now, but you're also making sure that you're future-proofing your squad. Because from what I've seen, this kid has got potential, Dango, but he's not. I don't want to gamble on potential. You feel me? So by fixing that, bro, the reason why we got ran through last season, we didn't have a center defensive midfielder protecting our back line, bro. That's why people could keep running through us, but at the same time, we couldn't get out of a defense to attack. You need a competent six to receive the ball and to play it to your creative players in Bruno and Kobe, because that should be my 2-8s in my opinion. I want Bruno and Kobe to be my 2-8s because you've got two very good creative players instead of one. If you've got Kobe and Bruno, you get what I'm saying, and you create a problem for attackers to say, if I defend Bruno, then I'm leaving Kobe open to do his thing. If I defend Kobe, then I'm leaving Bruno open to do his thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just those, I think it's 4 or 5 changes. Can you see how dramatically they change us?
Yeah, 100%.
And people want to build the roof coming down. I don't understand that methodology.
But you see, and this is why the club mustn't listen to the fans. Fans is not right. They're not right in their head sometimes. Some fans are suspect. Imagine a fan come to me and tell me you must first start with a striker. But now, how are you going to start with a striker? That striker is going to score 20 goals. Cole Palmer had the best season he's ever had in his life. But Chelsea was still Conference League. That must not make sense. No matter what you have up front, if the players can't defend, it's party. You cannot forget winning anything. Why? Because there's gonna be a time where that player, that striker, is gonna be off. A striker, unless his name is Ronaldo or Messi, will never ever bag every single game. He will go through patches of he will go through a dry spell. And this is why
Rashford.
exactly, and this is why Harry Kane and Lewandowski and players like that has been so good over the seasons, was because of the consistency. But also, they've also gone through dry spells. If you look at Kane, he had that issue with not being able to score in August. Now imagine you have a player like Harry Kane. You spend 150 million on him. You don't spend anything on your defense. You have Johnny Evans and Lissandro playing. Harry Kane don't score. You lose 2-0. What now?
That
Where
one is
you
depressing.
in another situation, you're not playing well. You keep a defensive line. The game peters out. You get the chance, you nick it 1-0. And if you don't nick it, you still get the point. And you fix the issues in your attack. But the problem that the people want to have, or the people want to do, is that they want to run the club. Bro, they can't even run their household. But you want to run a club. How the heck? People must listen to you. You can't even budget with that 10, 20,000 that you get a month, but you want to spend 100,000, 100 million. You want to spend 200 million. Hello. Let's talk. Let's come down here quickly. Let's come back down to earth and understand what's happening here right now. So that's why some fans must relax. Some fans must really take a hard look in the mirror and ask themselves, "Bro, what am I doing? What am I actually saying?" Because how can you say that, right? And then you spoke about Alphonso Davies. I just want to attach come on that point as well.
Yeah,
Remember, these players, like I said, are human beings. If Real Madrid signed Alphonso Davies, that Mendy is not bad. That Mendy from I think from Madrid,
For Madrid, yeah. We could
he's not
sign him
bad.
as well.
Bro, I would go and Madrid would be like, because we know how to do business in Madrid, and they don't give us bad deals like they gave us Varane. Varane gave us 3 seasons for 34 million. I think that was a bargain. People will say that was too much, but I think that was a bargain for Varane for what he gave us, right? Casemiro, we at the time he was a steal, but now coming to the latter part of his contract, you look at that deal sideways, right? But
shake.
if I'm United and I'm seeing, okay, Alphonso Davies is going there, how does that Mendy feel? Let me go hit him up. Hey, what's happening? How are you feeling? What's going on? Where you at? Do you feel like you want to come for a new challenge? Do you feel like you want to come join the project that we're trying to build here? Right? We got Kobe, one of the best midfielders. We got Garnacho coming through. We have Hoyland, which is one of the good young strikers. We have Lissandro Onana you have Onana, you know you can have a good time with Onana. And also, this is what we want to do. This is the project. You will start. We should not give you a number that you want. Immediately, now all of a sudden, you're a big club. Now you're acting like a big club. Why? Because you're hitting players up. They don't understand. They don't know their future. I will ask him. I will ask that player. Semi-final of the Champions League. Do you want to sit on the bench? Or do you want to play? Because I can guarantee you, we're going to get the semi-final of Europe. But I can guarantee you also, if Alphonso Davies is fit and you fit, and it's a shootout and it's a semi-final of a Champions League, bro, you're not starting. You're going to sit on the bench and you're not going to get on the field. I can give you something better. And here's the contract I can give you. Maybe I can up your wages by 20, 30,000, a week. So we as a club, or the club must really think about negotiating and coming to an understanding of how to get these players on board. Get these players, if they're not willing, if you must Frankie de Jong and they don't want to come, leave them alone. But at the end of the day, if you want to get somewhere and get players that's good enough to wear the shirt, then by all means, say hello. How are you doing? What's happening? Communicate. And at the end of the day, bro, I just think that the way this Ineos is moving, nah, it's giving. I don't know what I'm doing. Also, another problem that I have with Ineos, why are they not selling Nice? They must sell Nice. Nice is going to be a problem for us in the future because, first of all, the UEFA problems that they had. Then I don't know what the issue with Todibo is, but apparently that's an issue. Now, if you
Yes.
sell your entity there, right, and you fulfill your promise you made with us by saying that you want to take over full ownership, then
Mhm.
do what you said you were gonna do. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Um, I think with Ineos, yeah, I think a lot of us are like, I don't think there's any reason to just fully trust them. But at the same time, like you mentioned, the vibes that we've been run on for the last 2 decades almost, in my opinion, since 2005, when the Glazers came in. I think we also, as fans, that's what I'm saying. There's so many things that these guys actually have to fix that is broken that we've ignored. Remember when we were all wanting the manager out? There's a multitude of things that we've ignored that Ineos has to essentially fix. In my opinion, one of them is the medical department because Luke Shaw's been hanging out with those guys for far too long, bro. He's been in their starting lineup more than he's been on our starting lineup. You know what I'm saying? So something is fundamentally wrong there. The transfer department, like you're saying, the people, because we always put a figurehead to it, like a John Murto or whatever. But there's also people below them who actually do this job because it's physically impossible for one person to run around speaking to everybody. But
Yeah.
clearly, the people who are speaking to people are incompetent people. So they need to fix that. I don't know how they fix
Mm.
that, but they need to get rid of the Glazonomic people who are just dishing out. You get a 300,000, you get a 400,000, you get. We need to get rid of those people. Get people like you're saying who
Mm.
can identify that. Hey, we can't get this deal, but there is another deal that we can do, and we get on that like this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because that's another thing I want to see changes the speed. I don't want to be
Mm.
linked FC anymore. Or United is linked to this person. Or United is talking to this person. United is looking, they're whispering to this person. I want action. And I
Mm.
think that department fundamentally needs to be restructured because you can even see they've redone how operations work at Carrington, where now there's a separation between the playing staff and the other staff. I don't know what their reasons for that are, but they clearly are trying to make structural changes to help assist the first team on the pitch, which is not going to happen overnight, in my opinion. And I want to give them the benefit of 2 seasons just to see the body of work since they've
Mm.
come in. And then I'll make my either the nothing's really changed type of a thing. With Nice, I know for us it's easy to say because we're fans of United
Mm.
that they should sell Nice, but on the other hand, the Nice fans would feel otherwise. And also, as a businessman, you've kind of put money into them, and you're putting money into United. So it's something that them at a board level have to talk about and see what is the way forward. But we
Mm.
do need a decision, like you're saying, because the reason why we can't sign Todibo is not necessarily that they own two clubs, but the two clubs are in the same competition. That's what the UEFA laws say. If the two clubs are competing in the same competitions, you can't move players between them. Alternatively, what you could do is, I think Ineos has got one other club that's not in European competition. This sounds scandalous, but it's a loophole. You could technically sell Todibo to the other club who's not in UEFA and then immediately loan him out with a guarantee to buy to United. Because then technically the money would still move the way it's supposed to. You're just getting your player. But again, that's something that Ineos needs to address. They need to fix a lot of the because remember, up until now, guys, United, the way it's been set up by the Glazers, it's to maximize profitability by all means necessary. So we've been a marketing agency more than we've been a football club, in my opinion, the way they've set us up. And all of these football guys that have been brought in are almost having to come in and say, why did you put the toilet in the kitchen? That makes no sense. Now I need
Mm.
to go get a plumber to remove this toilet that's in the middle of my kitchen and put it back where it's supposed to be. So
Mm.
that's the best analogy I can give. They've moved
Mm.
into a house where you've got the sitting room is being used as a bedroom. The bedroom is being used as a kitchen. The kitchen is now the toilet. And it's supposed to be a functioning household. No, that's not going to happen. They almost have to break down walls, restructure. And that's why I'm like, let's deal with priorities. My priority is get a DOF in. I don't give a damn if it's Dan Ashwood. Personally, I wish we would drop the Dan Ashwood thing and just get Ralph Ragnick from Austria,
Yo.
because I don't think the juice is with the squeeze with Dan. We're doing too much. We're fighting. We're posturing unnecessarily. If I was me, sorry, Dan, your employers are being funny. I know we had a deal. It is what it is, bro. We're moving on. Get another guy who's available now. Because the more time we don't have a DOF is the more time we're losing fixing our team, essentially. So I would get Ralph. I'm sure he'd be happy to come back. He already had ideas. He's coached at our club. He already knows you are dead. You are dead. I know how much I can get for you. He knows the gems that we can get for less prices, because that's the kind of work that Ralph is involved in, guys. I would get a new medical head because that guy from Arsenal, he's an op, in my opinion. Don't like that guy. We got that guy from Arsenal. Arsenal stopped having injuries and then we have them. That's not a coincidence, in my opinion. Like, guys, the math is not mathing for me. You can't get the guy who was Santi Cazorla and all them men were getting injured. He ruined Jack Wilshere's career, and then you bring him here, and our people are getting injured all over the place. So fix those things. Carrington is also getting an upgrade, so that's another thing that's happening simultaneously right now. So that's what I'm saying. These guys are almost like, bro, what were these guys doing for 20 years? Is this a football club or is this a marketing agent? Marcus Rashford is releasing a statement every other day, bro. Like, is this guy a YouTuber? Is he a football? I don't know, bro. It's a mess.
The fact, you know what is funny? The fact that he must come out and say, or not he must, but there must be a release that Marcus Rashford feels that he must recommit. Brother. How many times last season did you talk stuff about this and that and coming out with interviews and coming up with sitting on a chair and fam, do your job. Literally, sit down, get to work, do your job. Simple as, bro. Literally simple as. No, nothing too long here, nothing too short there. Just come in and do your work. Come to training on time for first of all. Don't go and celebrate parties for no reason. Right? If you have a birthday and you have a birthday bash, but you just lost the derby, change your plans. Do something else. Bro, everything is not about you. Literally everything is not about you. So for me, Marcus Rashford needs to come right in his head. It's clear we're not going to sell him. It's clear we're not going to sell him. He's going to be here next season.
That's unfortunate to me.
It is unfortunate, and for some people it's unfortunate. For some people, they want that they want him to stay. Bro, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, but I don't want to live in a. This is what I want, and this is what I want to happen, right? Like for example, I want this player, I want that player. I want to move, and I know I'm speaking here, but I know I'm not going to honor this. But I want to move into a space where we get this player, and I'm like, okay, show me what you can do, right? And not say, I'm going to be upset because you staying and I didn't want you to stay, so I'm going to be sour. Nah, I'm not going to be that, bro. I want to be the type of fan that goes like, okay, you're going to stay. It is what it is. Like you said, support the guy. All right. If you catch on stuff, I'm going to tell you catching on stuff. I'm not going to tell you because I can't. If I could, I would. But I'm going to speak about it. Right? And not be abusive, not be offensive, but be honest, So for me, when it comes to, I think the majority of today's show or pod was, we need to address the squad, and I think like if we don't find solutions quickly, bro, like honestly, like if we don't find solutions quickly to the issues, the glaring issues that we have, the fact that we are always in talks. Shut up, stop talking, sign the deal and move on. Like, why do you always have to be in talks? Fabrizio is in talks. Stop being in talks. Come and sign and move on to the next issue. If you find like I saw that Yoro, I get, like I said, I get updates. You had Yoro guy. If you're gonna sign Yoro, stop talking, sign the bra and move on. There's no reason to prolong anything. We literally are like today's the 24th of June, right? 24th of
Yeah.
July, we need to kind of have an idea where our team is. Then another month, 24th of August, we're in the season already. 2 months, bro, and we didn't make one signing, and we have 5 players that we know is good enough to start. Are you nuts? Are you actually nuts? This is the reality, and this is what we need to literally pull finger because, yo, what are we doing? So yeah, I just
What are we
think
doing about
like
it?
this guys really need to sort out the transfer window, and maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe this is me coming back and being worried, and because I'm not seeing anything and I'm not hearing anything. And this is just overreaction. Maybe the next couple of weeks after the Euros, we make 10 signings and we have 5 people leaving, and we're good. If that
I
happens,
think
fantastic.
I think what it is that we've been scarred so much as United fans that this almost feels normal, and we don't want this to keep happening. We don't want this to be normal. But as far as signings goes, it seems like our first signing is going to be this XT kid because they've seemingly brought down the agent signing fee, which was the holdup. They're going to pay out the release clause of
Xerxes.
34 million pounds. Yeah, it seems like that's the deal that's going to happen. I personally, because I know people wanted Benjamin Sheshko at some stage. Um, they wanted, like all the young kids essentially. And my counter argument to that was, we already have Hoyland. Can we at least get like a Ivan Tony? Because he's literally 28, meaning his next contract is probably going to be his last one. And looks like Arsenal have abandoned him. Like a legit lifelong Arsenal fan. Arsenal said, "Well, bye. We're not looking at you anymore." And he's a very good and competent striker, bro. In my opinion, he does the business. He's strong. He will get goals, bro. Um, but it looks like we're getting Xerxes. It is
Oh,
what it is.
man, good.
Get
This is the thing though. He had 34 appearances last season, 11 goals. Like, yeah, and he's been in the starting 11 for 80% of the time. He
mm,
plays 80% of the game
mhm.
on average. 11 goals.
That's a lot more than Hoyland had when he joined us.
No,
Hoyland,
bro, Hoyland scored more.
I think no, I think he had 9, bro, before he joined
Oh, oh,
us.
four, oh, four, oh, four. But Hoyland was 19 when he joined. Hoyland last
Yeah,
season. Uh,
yeah. I hear you, bro. I'm not like, how I'm not underwhelmed. I'm not overwhelmed. It's just it's okay. I'm whelmed. It's whatever. They signing
I'm
this kid.
whelmed.
I'm
I'm
whelmed.
whelmed.
It is what it is.
Hoyland scored 10 goals in the Prem, 5 goals in the Champions League. That's 15 goals. 1 goal in the FA Cup. He scored 16 goals last season. And he is
Last season, I'm just saying when he
21.
joined the club. Yeah, obviously you're gonna score more goals at our club than at your, with all due respect, smaller clubs. But like I said, I'm not gonna. This is what
No,
United's
but
doing. But
nah,
again, I
man.
don't understand. I don't understand why. I know we need another striker, but why did we start at the top? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, but that's true also, yeah.
I would have been happier to hear that. And I guess they were trying with Todibo, which is why Sir Jim was losing his mind that he can't sign him. But I'm like, guys, surely he knew about this. Hey guys, don't worry. Maybe when he's there back on, well, I'm assuming he'll be back on KG's channel. You might see the recklessness come back when he's in the presence
Nah,
of
I,
the
I
Prince
don't
of
know, man. I don't know
Recklessness.
about the recklessness. But I'm just thinking about it like, bro, how are we here, man? How are we back here? Like, literally, like Isco saying, and you've been saying this whole stream already. How are we so looking at a striker when we don't have defenders? We don't have a left back. We don't have one. It's like people come into your house and asking for a fork, right? And you go into the shop and buying cups. Bro, you don't have a fork. You don't have. Buy a fork. You need to eat with a fork. Buy a fork. You don't
It's
have.
even crazy, bro. It's like
You
people want to eat and they've got no plates in the house. It's like, bro, where are we supposed to eat? Are we eating on the floor? What are we doing? I'm just asking.
But yeah,
So,
Vegeta, I don't know, bruh. I'm nervous. Ineos don't. He's full me with confidence at all. They what's
I
Isco
guess it's
saying
a
here?
wait and see. Oh yeah, bro. Let me show you, bro. John has been off the band like
Yeah, show me that. I want to see what's going on.
uh,
Because I feel like I'm a delegate here in that parliament. At Ten Hag
yeah.
Defense Parliament, I'm a delegate here.
Yo, Exo Broski, just drop the link, bro. I need to show John this website, bro. Oh wait, I think I found it. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen just now.
Sure, Isco.
Share screen, THTL, share. Look at this, John. Our whole website, brother.
Yo, that's crazy. Join the Defense League.
Standards in the Sky 2025. Look at this.
Who
Our
created this?
manager. I believe it was Exco.
Did Isco create this? Nah, Isco, you elite, bruh. You are
Swear down
elite.
he did, brother.
Isco, you elite, fam. Yo. Nah, that's elite. That's elite fan base vibes.
Look how clean this is,
Yo.
bro. These look at this. There's like reviews. Look at little yo-yo is he back on the fence? I forgot.
Oh, back on the fence.
But yeah, bro.
Yo,
Look at
Isco,
this,
I'm
bro.
gonna
This is
I'm gonna
clean.
keep you up, bro. Isco, I'm gonna hit you up. I have your Instagram. I know you, bro. I need to hit you up. Whoa, Isco in the business. I need to hit Isco up, bro. But yeah, so I think that for today, I think that's where we're going to leave it. Big up to the Chokers, formerly known as the Chokers. I don't want to speak bad over them. Formerly known as the Chokers. Well done to the Proteas this morning. I woke up at 2:30 because this so Sunday yesterday. Sunday I sleep longer than usual. Right? Normally I sleep in the afternoon. You know your Sunday afternoon naps after church
Yeah.
after you. Then yeah. So I had my nap and then I woke up like 3 hours later. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then I went to church, came back, watched the Euros. Was very, very nervous for that Hungary player. You had Hungary player made me nervous yesterday, bruh. The way he went down. Yo, he
Praise
went
to him.
down so. Oh, he went down like
Praise to
this way, bro. Like yo, yeah, praise to him, but I'm gonna pray off stream.
Yeah.
I'll put his name in the jar, in the prayer jar. But
Yeah, so apparently this means that West Indies is out now, right? They
yeah. So
since
this
they
in
lost to us.
essence, this was a quarterfinal. It was a last 8 fixture. So if West Indies had won it, they would have gone through. If we won it, so we went through.
We went through.
Yeah. And when it got to Darkos Lewis, so like I said, I woke up. I watched the equalizer between the game, between the
Yeah.
Euro game and between going to sleep. So I went to sleep at like 1. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna put my alarm on for 2:30. I'm gonna sleep on the couch. I slept on the couch. 2:30 woke up. Okay, I was awake. Cheers, coffee, right, ready to go for the game. Okay, we did well bowling. And then all of a sudden it starts raining. And I'm like, wait, hold on.
Bro.
Are you telling me I woke up for no reason? Are you telling me I woke up for no result? Nah, bro.
And they get rained out, bro. That sounds just like, hey, nah. But
Then,
anyway, here's other news, by the way, for people. Not just the Proteas doing the thing.
yeah, nah, that's not the real one. That's 41. That's a fake one.
No,
That's the old
man.
one.
I swear this is because we're playing the test series now, right? And we beat,
Yeah, but
we
it's the
beat
old
them,
one.
though.
Yeah, we did 41.
Oh, yeah, we beat them 41-13, but still we beat them, bro. Where's a good rugby team? Because I feel like, what happened? What happened?
Nah, I mean, we just better. We just better. Nah, bruh, you must. Did you see that we have new players now? Yo, bruh, that Edwin van der Merwe. Yo, you see this plus. Yo, bruh, this plus like this that's coming through. They are quality.
Yeah.
Yo, they are quality. They live and breathe rugby, bruh. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, if we can get a football team together, like we're able to get a rugby team together, that can live and breathe, wake up in the morning, rugby, rugby. I don't do nothing but rugby. If you can get players like that in our football team, that bro Bafana can win at least a
I'm
paar
not gonna lie,
games.
Bafana's kind of looking fire these days, bro. I'm not gonna
Bruh,
lie.
don't trust, don't trust, don't trust, don't trust, don't trust, don't trust.
Yes.
Do not trust it.
I don't know, bro. I saw
Don't
what we were
trust.
doing in the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah. I know. I also saw it. I was happy. I was celebrating, but my friend, those people know what they're doing. Yes, yeah, Bafana can win it all. Bro, guys, let me tell you, don't trust Bafana. Don't trust Bafana. Bafana will wys you a number, bro. They will wys you. Okay, even though you want to believe in us, bro. Let me show you.
Brother,
Because
are
they
we
will now go to
not gonna
Rwanda and
lie,
lose
man? Are we
for
happy
no
for
reason.
us? Okay, John. If these guys go to America, I'll be happy for them, but I'm watching highlights, bro. I could not be bothered. I am not waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning for no sporting event.
Yeah, and I wanted to watch it, man. I'm back in the poikies. But yeah, so for me, it's good to be back. Good to be back here on the YouTube streaming again. We're gonna shot through. We're gonna definitely be back for some more content. We're gonna try, and I must still talk to you, Vegeta, about try and clipping up these streams and clipping it up and making smaller ones and putting it out there for the people to see. And yeah, hopefully our following can grow. I still road to 10k, 10, no, 100k, road to 100k,
Yes.
road to 100k. Yeah, on the
Bro,
road.
let's get
Yo,
to 100. Let's get to 100 people first. Yo, 100K.
I don't want 100 people. I want 100k people. 100k.
Well, but you have to have like mini goals in between, like
Uh-uh.
1K,
I want a big goal immediately.
20K.
Tomorrow go viral, 100k. Tomorrow go viral, 100k.
Say this, broski. But yeah, people, we're back. Guess who's back? Can't play the song for copyright reasons. But no, guys, we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We appreciate everybody who's joined us on our comeback stream. Esco, we see you, bro. We see you with the THTL website. John will be talking to you about that. Kenny Fan TV, brother, you always here. We appreciate you. Joe Blackman. I saw Stephanie Jenks. She also joined. Mark N. Brush. Am I missing anybody? I hope not. We appreciate you guys. We will see you on the next stream, people. We out of here.